Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're taking a close look at studying in Dubai.
Yeah, it's becoming a real hotspot.
Our mission really is to give you a clear, comprehensive understanding. We're pulling from guides, student stories, expert takes.
All the good stuff.
Okay, let's unpack this. Get ready for some maybe surprising facts and clear pathways for your academic dreams.
And we're here to sort of set the scene. Dubai. It's not just shiny buildings, It's vibrant, super multicultural, futuristic,
Right.
and it offers genuinely world-class education. Think globally recognized degrees, great career opportunities afterwards. It's a package deal.
So why specifically Dubai? What makes it stand out for students?
Our sources point to a few compelling things. First up, the quality of education.
Definitely.
We're talking top international branch campuses here.
Right.
University of Birmingham, Dubai, Heriot-Watt, Middlesex University, Dubai. Big names.
And crucially, they offer globally accredited degrees. That means they hold weight internationally, which is huge for careers later. Yeah, that smooths the transition, doesn't it? It's not just a piece of paper. It's about accessing, top faculty, global curricula.
Exactly. And then there's the environment itself. It's incredibly safe, very tech-forward, and just, wow, the multicultural aspect.
That number is amazing, over 85% expats.
Yeah, representing over 200 nationalities. Think about that in a classroom setting.
Wow.
Your classmates literally bring perspectives from everywhere. You're building a global network without even leaving campus, really.
That's a unique foundation.
Yeah.
Okay, so great learning environment, but what about jobs? The return on investment?
That was the big question, right?
Absolutely. How quickly can students actually, launch a career?
Well, the stats are pretty impressive. Dubai has about an 85% employment rate within 6 months of graduation.
85%. That's high.
It is, and they back it up with a 1-year job seeker visa, which you can even extend.
Okay.
And the key industries hiring: IT, fintech, engineering, tourism, healthcare. These are booming sectors there.
Makes sense, given Dubai's position. So it clearly opens doors professionally. But how do you actually get there, the process?
Right, navigating the journey. This is where good planning, let's call it study management, really comes in.
Study management. Okay.
The admission process itself is surprisingly straightforward usually. It's typically 4 steps.
Okay.
Research programs, you'll need your transcripts, English test scores like IELTS or TOEFL, a statement purpose.
Standard stuff.
Pretty standard, yeah. Then you get your offer, and finally the student visa. That usually takes about 2 to 4 weeks.
2 to 4 weeks. That's quite quick. And the money question, costs, funding.
Yep, always important. Bachelor's tuition, you're looking at roughly $10,200 to $19,000 a year. Master's, a bit more, maybe $15,000 to $23,000 annually.
Okay. And living costs per month.
Living costs average around $700 to $1,200 a month. But here's a key tip for, managing that.
Yeah.
Students can work part-time, up to 20 hours a week during term time.
Oh, okay. That definitely helps budget-wise.
Yeah.
Are there scholarships too?
Absolutely. Scholarships are a big part of that study management idea. There are merit-based ones for high achievers, need-based for financial help, and even special categories like women in STEM. Institutions like Middlesex University Dubai, for example, offer quite a few.
That's great. So beyond the facts and figures, what's it really like? Any common hurdles students face? How do they manage? Here's where it gets really interesting.
Right, the real student experience. Look, Dubai is full of opportunity, but yeah, students might hit bumps, maybe initial budgeting issues or just adapting to the culture.
Sure, that's normal anywhere new.
Exactly. But with proactive study management, planning academics, money, social life, these are manageable. We found some great examples, like Priya,
Tell me about Priya.
computer science student. She landed a paid internship at IBM in her 2nd year. Her degree is global recognition plus some smart networking. Boom.
Wow, IBM. That highlights the practical payoff. What about someone like Ria, who faced maybe more direct challenges?
Yeah, Ria Mikta's story is interesting. Digital marketing at Middlesex University, Dubai. She struggled a bit with budgeting at first, and even a language gap in group projects sometimes.
Okay, so what did she do? That study management in action.
Totally. She took a communication workshop the university offered, helped with her English and team settings, and she got a part-time job as a social media assistant to handle the money side.
Smart.
Very. The result, graduated top 10%, got a job in a Dubai digital agency within 3 months.
That's fantastic. So the tips are budget monthly, join clubs, Use those university career services.
Exactly. Be proactive. Don't wait for things to happen.
So how do the experts, the academics, view Dubai's rise in education?
Well, scholars like Dr. Amitabh Matu talk about Dubai offering this unique intersection of East and West. That's incredibly valuable, right, for a global perspective.
Yeah, definitely.
And Dr. Susan Hockfield points to the mix of cutting-edge infrastructure, safety, and a cosmopolitan lifestyle. She sees it as ideal for global learners. It shows Dubai's deliberate effort here.
It really sounds like a well-rounded package.
Yeah.
So wrapping up, Dubai offers this dynamic, career-focused, global education experience. It seems to tick a lot of boxes.
It really does. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, the opportunities are immense, but success really does hinge on that planning, that strategic study management to make the most of it all.
So beyond the academics, the final thought for you listening is, how might studying in Dubai actually transform your global perspective? What doors could it open personally and professionally that maybe you haven't even imagined?
Something to think about.
Definitely. We encourage you to consider what stood out today and maybe start shortlisting some of those dream universities.